Hey everybody, this is Roslyn again, back for another video. I want to thank everyone that has followed me so far and that has been subscribing to my channel. I truly am grateful and thankful for you and for you supporting me on this journey. So today I want to talk more in detail about my plant-based journey. For those who, again, have been watching my videos, you know that I was diagnosed with lupus 15 years ago, and I decided to take matters into my own hands because I was just so tired of being sick and nothing working for me as far as medications. So I switched over to a plant-based lifestyle, and I eliminated all processed foods, all meats and dairies, and it has really helped me to gain the health that I want and that I currently have. So I want to talk about the 5 points that have really helped me on this plant-based journey. Number one, the first thing that I really started to notice was that I started to lose so much weight. Probably within the first 2 weeks of switching over to the plant-based lifestyle, I probably lost between 15 to 20 pounds in that first 2 weeks. And it was like crazy because, again, I hadn't been losing any weight because of all the medication that I was on. I was on like a ton of steroids. I was on so many pills. I was taking at least 20 pills a day when I started, and it was just a lot. And so again, once I started to change my diet, I started losing so much weight. My clothes weren't fitting me at all. It was amazing to see the changes that were taking place and how fast it was happening. And I figured, well, you know, if all this is happening right now, then I can just imagine what's going to happen if I keep. Number two, the second benefit that I saw was it reduced a lot of the inflammation that I was feeling. And the inflammation is the swelling around my joints. And it was so uncomfortable for me to walk and get up. You know, it was hard for me to just do regular, everyday, routine things like walking, get up out of the bed, you know, get it out of my car. It was just so hard for me a lot of the times because I would be so stiff and my joints would be so swollen from either cold weather or from just the lupus period. So once I started to eliminate a lot of the processed foods and removed the dairy out of my diet, I started to notice that I wasn't having any pain when I would walk, and it became easier for me to work out because I try to work out regularly, but it was so hard for me then because I would be in so much pain. So once I started to remove those things out of my diet, I noticed that it became easier for me to do just regular things, and I started to walk more. I started to do more exercises. I started going out more, just in general, just because it was comfortable for me again to be out and to walk, and I wasn't stiff anymore, and I just had a better feeling of ease, and I was just so much more comfortable with myself. Number three is that my fatigue symptoms lowered. I was experiencing a lot of fatigue. I was always tired, always drained. Again, I was taking 20 pills a day, and all that medication and going into my system, it was making me tired. And the sickness in general, it makes you tired and makes you really drowsy, and you just really don't want to do a lot of things throughout the day. And a lot of times I would miss work, I would miss class. And number four, the fourth thing that I started to notice was that my skin started to clear up so much. Even though sometimes I still get some situations on my face and, you know, on my body, but it's definitely not as bad as it used to be. And it doesn't last as long. I used to get terrible breakouts, rashes. You know, if you know anybody with lupus, you know that they get these awful rashes and dry patches on their skin, and it's just irritating. But I don't get those anymore because I don't eat the heavy chemical foods that I used to eat. I don't eat those heavy starches, processed starches that I used to eat. It has given me the confidence that I need to get out each and every day because I don't have to worry about what my skin is looking like. Because I know that what I'm eating is not affecting me. The fifth benefit of this lifestyle is that I don't take any medication anymore. And I never thought this starting off that I would not be taking any medication, because all my life I'd always been told that, you know, I was going to have some type of symptom. I was going to always experience this. I was always going to live with this, that it may go into remission, but it was going to eventually come back. That was what I've always heard and always been told. And when I started to really just dedicate my time and dedicate myself to this plant-based lifestyle, I started noticing so many changes, and I started to see how amazing I started to feel. And over time, my doctor would take me off this medication and take me off that medication, and eventually took me off of everything. And that was just such a blessing for me, because I never thought that I would get to this point. So I went from 20 pills a day to 0 pills a day. And if that's not a testament, or if that's not a benefit for you to try to change your lifestyle up, then I don't know what it is. So I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm not trying to make anybody come over to the other side. But I do want to show you that there is a benefit to this lifestyle, and that it does work for anybody who is experiencing any health issues, or anybody that may be considering some lifestyle changes. This is something you may want to consider. So again, those are the 5 benefits and the 5 things that I've experienced personally that has happened in my life as I've gone on this plant-based journey. And it's not just the food that I've eaten. I definitely don't use a lot of the store-bought items. Anything that I use on my skin or my hygiene products, there are things out of my kitchen, things that I make myself. And again, it has made a complete difference. If you're liking these videos and you're liking the topics and what I'm talking about, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and go ahead and share with other people, anybody that you think that'll benefit from what I'm talking about. So, hope you guys enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day.